Hello everyone, it's Nahar Geva here, and I have today a special guest here with me, Daniel Uzan. He's a 6 years dropshipper and the founder of CEO of KalDrop. Daniel is expert in search engine optimization, in listings optimization, product research, and he himself scaled his eBay business to a very large size. He's going to share with us a lot of information today. So let's welcome you, Daniel. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good now. Thank you very much for asking. I want to say it's a pleasure to be here at Zik channel. So thank you very much for having me. And how about you?
I'm very good. Very excited to have you here. I prepared a list of questions. I'm sure you have a lot of value to share with our audience. But let's get started with your story, how you got started with dropshipping. I think, if you will share your story, it will be very nice for the people who are watching us to get to know you.
Yeah, so basically I started dropshipping about 6 years ago. I started from Amazon when Amazon was a legit supplier, without flagging and decreasing the impression and etc. I did dropshipping on Amazon from a Facebook ad. I saw a Facebook ad and then I said, okay, let's try it. I did dropshipping from Amazon about 3 months, 4 months maybe. And then I realized that the profit wasn't enough and I tried to find another ways to earn, maybe different method. And then my love story with AliExpress began and the rest is history.
Nice. So just to make it clear, you started dropshipping from Amazon to eBay, right?
Yeah.
And after a couple of months or couple of years, when you moved to AliExpress?
After about 4 to 3 months, I moved to AliExpress. Even when all the monitors and all the tools didn't work with AliExpress, so we did everything manually.
Wow, so yeah, at the time, if we look 6 years back, 5 years back, at the time, no one was talking about dropshipping from AliExpress to eBay, so you are one of the pioneers. It's great. So let's move to the next question. And the next question is, tell us the story about the first products you sold on eBay.
Basically, it was a long time ago, but the first product I sold on eBay, it was minifigures of building blocks, basically a replica of Lego. Because when I started dropshipping, all the Vero issue, people didn't talk about it, and also from AliExpress, it was very the beginning, so people didn't knew about what's Vero and what's not. So this is the first product that I sold, minifigures of a Lego replica.
Great, and there is a great lesson from these guys. Today you have tools like Zik and the listers, tools like KalDrop that can automatically warn you from Vero listings or risky listings. Daniel could face a lot of problems selling this type of products, but back in the days it was not so strict like today. Correct, right? I'm right?
Yeah, you're totally right. Right now we have the Zik, we have KalDrop. KalDrop have on the database about 40,000 brands name that they are warn you before you upload them. Also at Zik. Today all the software are very developed and it's easier to recognize which one is not Vero and which one is Vero. And to, as you know, to get away from the Vero products. We don't want to mess with them.
All right, perfect. Now, I know you good for quite a long time, and I know that you're expert with search engine optimization, with titles and listing optimizations, etc. So I want to ask you, when you realized that SEO is a game changer on eBay, how did you understand it? How did you come to this understanding?
Basically, I came to this understanding at the moment I start to think as a buyer, not as a seller. Because, if I'm a buyer at eBay, I'm going to the search engine that's called Cassini and search the product that I want. And the sellers who sell the products that in top, it's because they're SEO. But I also pay attention for the image, because even if you are the first in the first page, first row, at all the products, all the result, but your image isn't attractive, customers won't click on your listing. So basically you need to pay attention for many things at the SEO. In my opinion, the first rule is the best title you can build. The second one is the image. Put attractive image that if you are a client, you will press on it. And the third is item specifics, of course, for the ones that do filters on the search engine.
All right, this is great tips, guys. So let's just organize it again. So you say title is the most important, the picture to increase click-through rate, to basically
the main image, exactly.
Yes, the main image to basically tell eBay Cassini, to the search engine and to the algorithm of eBay, tell them we're gonna give you high click-through rate, put us in the top, right?
Exactly.
And the third one is item specific, because some people use filters, some products have a lot of specification, etc.
Yeah, exactly.
I absolutely agree with you. Great content, guys. So if you're doing SEO, if you're listing your products, put attention to these things. Okay, we have a lot of videos in the channel, in the Zik channel, and Daniel also have a lot of content about SEO optimization. Put some effort to learn how to do the right titles, how to make pictures that will stand out, and item specific. Let's move on to the next one. I want to talk with you a little bit about KalDrop, about your business. How you got the idea to create KalDrop and when everything got started?
Basically, KalDrop started about a year ago from today. It's 12 months, 11 months. When me and my partner was working, dropshipping from AliExpress to eBay, and we did it manually because on the market we didn't find a great solution to our method of work. When we work with non-API tools to not get flagged by eBay. But I worked manually, and it took me a lot of time to upload the product. If it's without variation, it's about 20 minutes to 30 minutes. If it's with variation, it can rise up to even 1 hour, 2 hours, because you need to attach every image to every variation, and you need to download all the image, and you need to re-upload to eBay, and etc. So me and my partner Ron, who is the CTO and of course the co-founder of KalDrop, we tried to develop a tool for our business, of course. And when we tried the tool, we thought, okay, the tool it's on answering on our demands, and it's saving many of our time. So let's try and give a beta for other people to use. So we gave a beta for, I think about 100 users. All the feedbacks were amazing. And the rest is history. We always try to improve many features and improve the tool, because me and my partner Ron, we are drop shippers. So we want to improve our business, and we want to improve all the community business. Yeah. Nice to hear. My eBay business today is going pretty great. I have about 8 VAs, 17 eBay stores, that all the 17 stores are drop shipping from AliExpress to eBay. Basically, how to create is that I took to build a new eBay account. If it's on proxy or VPS or VPN, it doesn't matter. It's very hard because you get a lot of blocks for new users. So my method is to speak with my friends, speak with my family, and find out eBay accounts that they have all the from the opening. And then what I'm doing, I take in the account that it was mainly only buying. And then when it was mainly buying accounts, after a few days, I do some steps. For example, surf on eBay to collect cookies that eBay will trust the IP, and easy steps, I transfer each buying accounts to seller accounts.
Okay, so let me just recap everything you say, okay? So your method is, instead of creating your account from scratch, you talk to friends, to family, to friends of friends, and you ask to buy from them their old buyer accounts. So you look for aged accounts that used to buy things on eBay, and then after you get the accounts, you are setting them up on a new IP, and then you surf a little bit in eBay in order to collect cookies, you use them.
Yeah, I buy some products, I upload products from home, and on easy steps, I transfer them to seller accounts. Basically, what the steps I do, let's give them the content. When I get an account, I first put it on IP. If it's a proxy, it doesn't matter, or VPS, as I said. After I get the account on new IP, I serve for 1 week on the account. After 1 week, I buy some, products in like kitchen that is really cheap. After I bought some products, I upload free products from my home, basically some things. For example, not a pen or scissor, but mostly value a product that eBay will look, okay, is a valuable seller for us. For example, a military collection patch, maybe pin badges, and some other things. Yeah, exactly. To give eBay, when I ask him to increase my seller limits, eBay will see, okay, it's interesting product and it doesn't sell a pen or a scissors at eBay. We don't need this bullshit, basically. So I upload 3 products from home with quantity of the first 3 quantity, the second 3 quantity, and the third 4 quantity. Why is that? Because each new account has a limit of 10 quantity. Yeah, I want to fill the whole quantity limits, because if I didn't fill the quantity limits when I will speak to eBay representative and will ask to raise the limits, it will say, okay, you have more 5 quantity. Why you didn't use them? So yeah, when I fill all the quantity limits, I'm going to eBay UK, eBay Ireland. It doesn't matter, and speaking with them on the chat. And then I'm asking to raise the limits. And they're asking some questions. For example, which shipping method do you ship? How many days? What's your handling time? Who is your supplier? And on and on. Of course, all my products are for my home. So the supplier is me. All my items are pre-owned. I tell the representative that I'm shipping with DHL or USPS. And then, it's according to the policy: 2 handling time, 3 handling time, 30 days delivery, and on and on and on. The important tip that I want to give in extra on all of that is that the product that I'm listing, I don't want to sell them. For example, if I upload the product and it's worth $20 to $10, I will raise it and sell it on $40. And why is that? Because I don't want to sell it. I just want to show eBay that I have valuable product, and that's it. I don't want to sell the product and then deal with customers and go for my home and go to the post and package the item and then send it. Because of that, we do drop shipping. We don't want all the things around. So I'm not aiming to sell the product. I'm just aiming to upload them and then raise my limits. After I raised my limits, a day after, I deleted all the products, waiting another day, and then start drop shipping.
All right. This is great tips. Guys, this is great tips for creating more accounts. If you want to listen to it again, just watch the video again and again. Write down everything Daniel say here. This information worth gold. It's gold nuggets, guys, all right? It's very, very, very valuable information. These are tips from experienced sellers. Yes, that no one talk about it, because it's kind of a gray area. No one talk about it. There are no videos about it, nothing. So watch it, write it down, and use it to your own good. Okay, let's move to the next question. And I want to talk with you, ask you questions, very common question. What do you think about manual dropshipping or automations?
Basically, I like automation. Okay, I'm doing automation on everything on my life. If it's smart home, if it's, for example, to turn on the lights when you're going to bed, turn off them, and on and on. But on eBay, dropshipping automation, in my opinion, it's bad because you are using API or file exchange, and these things ain't allowed by eBay. Okay, you can go to eBay API license agreement. If I'm not correcting, it's 9.7 on the line. We are not able to doing API. So I'm doing all my dropshipping manually with non-API like KalDrop, because some of non-API tools are working with file exchange, and some of their content that they're giving to eBay and the client are not allowed by eBay. So non-API lister without API, without file exchange, is the best in my opinion. And all the things that I'm doing, that the black list on stores, for example, fulfill order, update tracking number, upload products, customer service. At the first, I did it. And then, when you develop and you open new stores and you earn more, so you have more money and you think, okay, how I can invest this money that I earn to save my time. So if you have this and you do manually, brings VA, it's a life changer. Really, it's a life changing.
Great. So I will just recap what you said. So basically, you say be as manual as possible. Of course, try to automate the process, but do not go to try hitchhike eBay with API or any other method. Keep it manual. Use tools that do it like a human, basically.
Yeah,
and of course, hire virtual assistants. Guys, do everything with virtual assistants. Till now, I said to a lot of people getting started, you have to deal with your accounts by yourself. First of all, you're selling on eBay, you need to know how eBay works. Second of all, you want eBay system to see it's a normal people who are using the account and there is no bots or something like this. So great content, great answer. And let's move on to the next question.
Let's go.
And now I want to jump to talk with you about one of your expertise. And what is your method to get your listings to the top of the search result?
Okay, so basically in the previous years, I did a market research manually, which it took me a lot of time. Today I'm using Zik and also my VAs. Zik basically, it's helped me a lot because it's easy and, it's take all the data from eBay and represent it in one page, and it's much convenient for me to work, so it saves me a lot of time. What I'm doing today about the market research, the biggest tip that I can give, the viewers, that mostly of dropshippers are doing market research and try to find, for example, total sold amount or maybe 30 days sale amount. But I'm not aiming for this particular. I'm aiming for 7 days, last week sales. Because, for example, if you are taking a month and on the month it sells 100, but on the last 7 days it sells 2 products. So it's not trendy anymore. So I'm telling you to aim about the 7 days. If the product sells good, for example, 7 times, 10 times and above on the 7 days, the product is hot and upload it to your eBay store.
All right, good tip, guys. Very good tip, Daniel. Thank you. So focusing on high criterias, trending products. How many sales in the last 7 days?
Basically above 7 to 10. I mean, that's the way I work.
So you list products with 7 to 10. But let's say, okay, you have a big store. You cannot find endless product with 7 sales in the last 7 days. So
basically, all of my stores now are within 60 products. Within 60 products, 50 to 60 products, the revenue is about to $10,000 to $15,000 per month. Profit percentage about 20 to 50. And when I'm getting this store to these steps, I'm just opening another store, because we always need to open new store because, eBay is giving suspension sometimes, even if you are right or not right. So I want to open as many stores as I can, to divide my business, and then in this way, I'm more safer.
All right. So this is good. So your strategy basically is about doing quality products, not big amount, but quality. So instead of quantity, you go on quality. You build a very strong sell-through rate, and this is how you also outrank your competitors. Another way to get your product to the top.
Yeah, all of my stores are over 700 sale through. All of my stores. There are some on 700, 800. There are some even 1,000, but all of my stores above 700 sell through. And in this case, sell through help you to promote and raise your impression and etc. and etc. So in this case, when I have high sell through rate, the products that I upload to my stores getting a lot view at eBay, and then on this case, most of the products that I upload, about 70 to 80% sold.
All right, this is good. This is great information. I'm going to move on to the next one. Okay. So we are about to finish the session, the interview. It was great to have you here today. Thank you very much. You gave a lot of valuable information to the people who are watching. Now, I want to ask you 2 more things. I want you to give 3 tips for beginners and 3 tips for advanced. Let's start with the beginners. 3 tips that you think every beginner should take and implement.
Okay, so let's go with the first tip, of course. The first tip is don't be afraid to make mistakes. Because when I started, until I got to my knowledge and basically how to work exactly with eBay without getting any suspension, anything, I got MCs 011 to 5 stars, basically. So even if you get suspension, don't worry. It's okay to to be sad for 1 day, 2 days, and then okay, just think I got a suspension. How I open the next store without getting any suspension. Learn from your mistakes. So basically, the first tip is don't be afraid to do mistakes and learn from them because we are human beings and we learn from our mistakes. So this is the first tip. The second tip, don't be afraid to try new things. Okay, so for example, if you're already familiar, maybe with Monitor, maybe dropshipping from Amazon, maybe dropshipping from AliExpress, always try to be unique. Maybe do dropshipping from private suppliers, maybe do dropshipping manually from suppliers that no one familiar with them. Okay, because don't be afraid, because if you are new, don't be afraid to do new steps that no one talked about it. We can take this thing to, if we are want to take it, let's say about Bitcoin. For example, at the start, everyone laughed about it and say, okay, and now you can see how much it's worth. Okay, so it's a good example. And the third step, the third tip that I want to give is always try to work manually. Okay, always try to work manually as much as you can. If it's listed on API, monitor on API, I don't care. If it's 100% manually, because when you're doing 100% manually, you are 100% save your business from any suspension or any flagged account. There are a lot of, today in 2021, there are a lot of information about dropshipping, how to do it, which tools to use, but most of it, aren't correct. There are many information today, but a lot of it aren't correct and can trick you, and then you will get your account closed. So we don't want to get it.
All right, this was 3 tips for beginners. It started with don't be afraid to make mistakes. Also, don't give up, I guess, because you say that, okay, if you make mistakes, you have to continue. It's continue to, number 2, do unique things. And I want to back you up with this because also when I got started, in the beginning, I was learning what other people are doing, but very soon, very, very quick, I started to try my own things. And this is actually where I find growth, when I become better, because I start to figure out that there is better ways. So this is definitely an amazing tip. And the third tip is about try new things, right?
Yeah, try new things. Don't be afraid to do new things. But the third tip is to work manually as much as you can.
Sorry, yes. Yeah. The third tip was work manually. Sorry, I forgot. The third tip was work manually, and I also agree with it. Now, 3 tips for scaling eBay businesses, because you have a lot of experience, you have a lot of stores, you have virtual assistants, you know how to manage big operation. Which tip you can give to the people, 3 tips you can give to the people here who are ready to scale their business but don't know what to do?
Okay, so the first tip is came from your inspiration. Work with Trello and Slack. It's make my life much easier, even at KalDrop business. And when I talk with you about like how you manage and all the things, work with Slack and Trello. It's much more convenient and easier to assign tasks, to get exactly about each store what's going on. So work with Slack and Trello, guys. Make the connection, the automation, as we talked about it on the start of the video. Make this automation. The second tip is to bring VAs. You must bring VAs to your business. Because, for example, let's give an estimate price. My hourly price is $50 per hour. But the VA doing, if I can adjust him, the work almost as I did, okay, but it's cost me about $2, $4 per hour. So you can make the difference, okay, guys? We can't work on our business all the time, all the day. You know that, right? So what we need to do is we need to focus on the business. We need to focus on how to improve it and to think beyond and give the work for others to do. Okay, we need to think. Our mind is our business here. So for the upload, for the market research, for customer service, hire VA for that. It will save you a lot of time and to make your life easier. And the third tip that I want to use to give, is when you're doing market research, put a high standards. don't be lazy. And when you're lazy, you're wasting your time. Don't be lazy. Put high standards for every upload, for every product research, for everything. When you put in high standards, you get high result, you get better result. So do all these 3 tips and you will see your business scales from month to month to month and on and on and on. And open new stores all the time. Don't, saddle, okay, I'm earning $4,000 per month. I'm on the skies. I'm very happy, but always open new accounts.
All right, Daniel, thank you so much. So just want to explain, let's go through the tips. The first tip was about using Trello and Slack. To people who don't know what is Trello and Slack. Slack is a system, it's a closed communication platform where you can communicate with your team. Very easy, you can create groups, channels, communicate directly. Very good for managing big teams. I usually suggest to use it when you already have a team. So of course, once you build a virtual assistant team, it's great communication.
Yeah, exactly. If you don't have a large team, for example, 2 employees, 1 employee, that it's for the starter, for the beginners, just work with Trello. Trello is a tool for assigning a mission and, to go over them and see what going forward and what not.
Yes, so definitely be working organized, assigning tasks, also record your tasks. It's definitely very, very useful. The second tip was to hire virtual assistants. Guys, I absolutely agree with Daniel. You cannot do anything alone. You need to have people. You need to treat your people nice. You need to give them opportunity. And if you will give people opportunity to be successful with you, believe me, they will make you more successful. And the last tip was about high standard. I think it's in everything in life. Don't take the standard down if you're growing, if things getting easy. No, actually try to have a better product, a better performance, a better standards all the time. So I think these were 3 tips. Do you have anything else to add before we finish?
Yeah, the 4 tips that I want to give basically is that from my experience, I saw many dropshippers struggle on this particular topic. Dropshippers they are always pay attention, for the revenue. They in love with the revenue. If the revenue on eBay per month is $10,000, they think, oh my God, I earn $10,000. But always know exactly how much you earn this month, next month, previous month, all the time, because a lot of people doesn't know how to calculate the profit, and then they are working for nothing. You're working 4 hours per day. You have many software around. And then you earn in total $200 per month, which, you invested a lot of your time. So always calculate and understand how much you earn per month.
Absolutely right. Profit. I always say it's the most important thing. You can have huge revenues, no profit, small revenue, big profit. We
are here for the profit. We are going with the profit to the supermarket, not with our revenue.
Exactly. Daniel, it was a pleasure to have you here. Great information, great tips, great content. Thank you so much. Guys, I want to thank you for watching till the end. If you find this session valuable, you can hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and share it with anyone you want. And of course, I'm going to leave links in the descriptions of this video to Daniel Uzan channel, to KalDrop channel, to KalDrop, and all the information about Daniel and his community. Thank you very much, guys, and I'll see you in the next session. Ciao, Daniel.